There's a packed house in Carlsbad tonight. Hundreds of concerned citizens getting to voice their concerns to the top police officer in the wake of a brutal murder.
10 News reporter Matt Boone was there. He is joining us outside police headquarters with takeaways from tonight's meeting. Matt?
Kim, the main takeaway is the people of Carlsbad are not going to let this murder slide. About 200 or so people packed into the meeting room behind me near police headquarters, and for about 2 hours they got to ask the top brass any questions that they wanted. The training classroom at the Carlsbad Fire Department was too small to contain the large crowd of concerned residents.
Can you tell me if we have a panhandling ordinance?
Was the school notified, and why was the school not on notification?
The fear they speak of stems from the murder of Marge Gowett. The 64-year-old was at her home last Monday night when she was brutally stabbed to death in a home invasion robbery, according to police. The two suspects were arrested later that day, part of it caught on cell phone video. 37-year-old Ian Bushy and 26-year-old Melissa James, transients who were on parole, were charged with murder, with Melissa also receiving a charge of torture.
We don't feel as safe as we used to.
Charlie Christensen says he came to the meeting because he was curious what immediate steps the police were taking, so he asked the chief.
I asked if there were any changes for enforcement or outreach in response to this incident, and he said no. So that was disappointing.
The police say they do have programs in place to proactively prevent crime and work with the homeless, but they're limited by both laws and their own resources.
Well, I think having this meeting was a big step in that direction. And explaining to people how and why we do things, how we're resourced, how we deploy our resources, how we choose to interact with the homeless community.
Police Chief Neil Gallucci told the crowd to personally call him with their concerns. He himself shocked that such a brutal crime occurred under his watch.
I've been a police officer in Carlsbad for over 28 years, and to my knowledge, this is the first time in that particular community this type of crime has happened.
And as for those two suspects, they are due back in court tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Carlsbad, Matt Boone, 10 News.